Hello everyone, just a sounding fan here, and today, for my 5-year anniversary video, I wanted to do a throwback review on the first ever toys that I reviewed on this channel. Now, if you know who they are, then you'll know exactly, well, by the title and the thumbnail, of course, but those are the Transformers Power of the Primes, Outback, and Dinobot Slash. So these two figures hold a lot of a big place in my heart because these were the subject of my first ever video on the channel, as you can remember, a long time ago, 5 years ago at this point, which is absolutely crazy. Time flies, and I wanted to do a throwback review on both of them today because it's my 5-year anniversary and I wanted to do something special. So this seemed right to do a throwback review on both of them. So we'll do a throwback review and let's get started. So first I will be reviewing Autobot Outback, since he was the first one I did technically transform in the original video. But first, before we look at him, there's a couple other things that we can look at as well, like his card here. All these Power of the Primes and Titans Return figures, they always come with cards. So this says Autobot Outback, Power of the Primes, the Transformers Generation logo, a little logo here, and then a nice artwork of Outback in his Autobot, in his robot mode, sorry. And the back here, Power of the Primes Transformers, Vector Outback, time travels to alter his future and control his destiny. Really nice. I like the blue coloring here. I like how they did that as well. There's the card. And here is the instructions for Outback as well, if you wanted to take a look. So, the instruction manual. Pretty simple. And then on the back, it just shows you some of the other things you can do, like for the headmasters or power masters. I forgot. I think there are power masters in this line. Alright, we'll take a look at Outback first off. We'll take a look at his accessory actually first. Here is his accessory, which is like a triple barrel type blaster with a tile on the top. See if I can get that to focus here. Yeah, there we go. Yep. And then here is Outback himself. Now, it is a really good sculpt, and I was thinking about picking up the retro one when it came out, but I don't know if I might or might not pick that one up. You can see nice details, his face, some details on his chest right there. The tan and brown are nice. They go well with the silver of his arms. Here's the back. Very nice. And for articulation, his head is on a swivel joint here. That's mostly just to cover his head during transformation, but it is technically a point of articulation if you want to count it. His arms can move up at this joint here. Again, mostly for articulation, but still another point of articulation. There is a ball joint that connects the arm to the torso, so you can move all around, go all around if you want to. And then there is a ball joint right here at the elbow, so you can get a nice little range there. Nothing at the torso, unfortunately. That is due to the Power Master gimmick in the back. We'll get to that later. The legs, there is a ball joint connecting the hips to the torso, the lower torso. So you can see there. It goes all around. There is a swivel joint here. So if you want to, see right there, swivel joint. Then there is a elbow joint. Again, for transformation purposes, but it is technically there if you want to use it. So that's pretty much it for articulation. And we'll give him his weapon back. You can either put his weapon in either arm, because there's holes on both of his arms. And there is a peg right there, so you just peg it in. And there you go. You can have him hold his weapon. So that is it for articulation, and now we will get into height comparison. So Outback Hill is about almost maybe, oh whoops, the ruler's upside down, is about 3.5 inches tall. Right there, about 3.5 inches tall. And here he is with the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Voyager class Soundwave. Very, very tall. This is guys who are 5'11" and 6 foot. There you go. And here he is with, of course, his best pal, Slash. So there's that for the height comparison. And now we'll get into transformation. So transformation is very easy, very simple. All you need to do is take off his weapon here. Then you want to turn the head around so it faces back and you can see the screw. Then you want to flip him over like this and put in the supports for his heels like that, like so. Then you want to flip in the legs, make sure the arms are out. Want to flip in the legs like this. So these slots will combine with these runnels here, these things. So you just put that in there. Sometimes you don't need to slide it in. You just need to mostly just kind of push it in. And then there's also a little tiny peg clip right here that you need to put in. So make sure you do all that, and once you do all that, it should look like this, like that. So there you go. And then you want to come back around here and turn his arms here, his lower arms, like that, so the hole's on the bottom. Then you want to shift up the arms completely and make sure that the side is right there, flush completely. Do the same with the other arm. There you go. Make sure, just push everything in, make sure everything is nice like that. And then you want to take his weapon here, and there are two little pegs here, and there's two little slots here. So you just go and plug it in like that. And that weapon storage is perfect because it becomes the extra tile on the back, and that is it. Here is Outback in his vehicle mode, which is really nice. It's a really nice little like Hummer type Jeep. Very nice, as you can see. The details are nice. The grill, the front grill, there's some silver, and then the black for the windows, stuff like that. It does roll, of course. And it rolls pretty nicely too. The wheels are rather loose, which is good, so that they roll. Underside, pretty clean underside too, not gonna lie. It's like the head, swiveling the head makes it look nicer, because if we just had the head out, it would be like weird. But yeah, you can see the head right there, the back of the head. But that actually doesn't do it that much. Like, this could be just like a normal like little car. He is pretty compact as well, which is really nice. And of course, this part opens here, so you could put a little Prime Master. I will get a Prime Master to show you guys. This is the head of Alpha Trion from the Titans Return series. And then, just flip it open, and you have a little guy here. So all you do, if you want to, is put the arms up, and then put the legs like this, and then open up the top, and he just perfectly slides in the top like here. So you just put him in like that, and you can close the top, and it stays flush like perfectly. So yeah, you could put a little Titan Master or Prime Master in there if you want to. Perfect like that. Yeah, and it looks good. So we will get on to some comparisons now. For comparisons, here is his length. He did shrink a lot. He is about almost, as you can see, almost 3 inches long and about 1 and a bit inches high from the back, and that is his height measurements right there. So now we'll move on from Outback on to Slash. So, of course, to start off, before we get into the actual figure, here is the code that Slash comes with. You can see the same things as Outback, but instead it's Dinobot Slash this time, and you get a nice artwork here of Slash in Dino mode. On the back, Magnetronus Slash finds and eliminates deep cover targets. Alrighty. And you can see even there's the symbol that was on Outback's card right there, as you can see, and then you can even see the exact symbol that was that's on Slash's card there. Really nice. And these cards are made of a good material too, good cardstock material, so they won't bend easily unless you purposely bend them. If you do bend them, what are you doing? So here is the instruction booklet for Slash. Pretty easy. A bit more steps than Outback. Outback was only 7 steps, and Slash here is 12. As you can see, here is the instructions, and then on the back it shows you how to do the Prime Master. How to put the Prime Master figure in. So now we will get on to the actual figure. Here is Slash. I believe Slash is a female. Wait, Slash should be a female. I think. One of the few Dinobot females, I think. So here's Slash, and you can see good detailing, the silver and red. Really nice. Going down and then the accented of gold and black. On the back here, the large backpack for the transformation purposes, but it does a fairly good job at hiding everything, so not bad. And now we will get into posability. So there is I think just a swivel joint in the head. Might be a bit of a ball joint, maybe just a bit. The arms here, there is no other joint but the ball joint here that connects the arm to the torso. It's just a ball joint. So, you can get some good movement. And there is a slot here that goes out so you can lift the arm up if you want to. There is a bicep swivel here. And then there is an elbow joint as well right here. But it's not unlike Outback, there isn't a ball joint, it is just a hinge. So if you want to get some outward movement, you need to have the bicep swivel as well. No torso movement at all, which is fine. The legs, there is a ball joint on the legs here. As you can see, there's a ball joint right there. So you can get some good posability. And then there is a swivel right here at the thigh. And the leg has a knee joint as well. So knee joint on a swivel knee joint. And then the toe, even if you want to include this, you can just pop out the toe and you can move it. This is more for transformation, of course, but if you want to, you can use that as a point of articulation. So that's nice. A really good articulation for both of them, of course. Really nice, especially for how small they are. So now we will get into comparison. For her height, Slash is about 3.5 inches tall. About 3.5 inches tall. And here she is next to the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Voyager class Soundwave. Again, very nice. These are core class figures as well. I forgot to mention that. These are core class, but you probably picked up on that by how small they are. And that is it for comparison. And now we will get on to transformation. So first thing you want to do, flip up the tail to cover up the head. Then you want to move unclip the feet, because there is a little clip there. Unclip both the feet and move them back all the way into the crevice in the back of the leg. just like that. Then you want to swivel the legs around at that swivel joint there. Swivel the legs all the way around. Then you want to connect the legs. There is 2 pegs as well right there that you want to connect them into. And then you come back around, and then you have 2 pegs here on the chest and 2 holes here. So you will go and connect them as well. So that covers up the head, makes it nice right there. Now you want to move it about right, move it around here, and move the arms back, which will become the legs of the Velociraptor. And in the feet of the Velociraptor, there is a clip right here that will move into the hand, and you want to push it until you hear that click. So do that again with the other side. Then make sure the legs are angled like this as well. Now you want to lift up this panel right here on the back and fold out this whole head assembly here like that, and make sure you move the head down. Then you want to just move this panel back and move the Velociraptor hands down. And here you go. Here is Slash in Dinobot mode. So here she is, you can see. Very nice, actually. Really nice dinosaur mode for how small the figure is. And yeah, you can see we'll take a look at the details now. You can see the head. A nice translucent yellow/gold type of color on there. Focus. Focus! There you go, I have to yell at it. Some nice detailing there, and then basically the same colors, and then you get like a really nice circuit board type design right here on the back of the this plate. So that's it. Underbelly is looking really good because you cover up the head with the legs here, the robot mode legs. And this actually does have points of articulation since it is a dinosaur. So you can move the whole body up like this, mainly for transformation purposes, but if you really wanted to, you could. I don't know how you would make that make sense, but you could. The head moves up again for transformation, but it does move. And then the jaw opens as well, about that far. See, there's something sticking out. There you go. The jaw. No real... Oh, there is a tongue inside, if this will focus. Holy cow. Yeah, you could kind of see there's a molded tongue in there. The arms, the raptor arms are on a swivel so they can go all the way around the body. The legs, basically just the robot mode arms, but yeah, so you get the same range of articulation, same out a little bit less because it runs into the body more, so you can't have that much more, but you can swivel them all the way around. The swivel here and then the swivel for the arm as well, for the robot mode arm. The feet you can move up, I guess, technically for transformation, but you can move up if you wanted to. And then the tail you can move up, I guess. Can make him wag his tail, but that's about it for the articulation. It is very difficult, I will say, to get Slash to stand up properly. You really have to bend the legs at a certain way, and it's almost like you have to get her to squat to stand up. That's the best way you can get for her to stand up, because it is so like top heavy and the legs are very kind of weak, so you have to really just it's a balancing act basically. Now we will go on to height and comparison. Here is her height. Her height from about head is about almost 3 inches tall, and then her length definitely stretched out a lot more. about almost 4, I would say about 4 inches, maybe 4 inches long, a bit more than 4 inches actually. So yeah, there you go for Slash. And then there does have a feature where you can do the Prime Master, and all you have to do is we'll take the Prime Master out of Outback since he's still in Outback, so we'll take him out of Outback, and he'll all you have to do is really just put the legs down and then bend it at this section here instead. So then you take Slash and open up this panel, and you put the Prime Master in here like that. It just slots in, and then this can be like just a little like back type deal as well. So there you go. That's how you get a Prime Master to sit inside Slash. Very nice, just like that. And one more comparison actually is against her friend here, Outback. There you go. That's what the two look like right next to each other. Very nice. And you can see Slash is a bit longer than Outback is right there. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for the dinosaur modes, and now we'll get back and finish up the video. Well, thank you guys for watching this video, and thanks to you all for watching my channel over the past 5 years. I started this not really knowing what to do or where it was going. I just really wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I just decided to do it one day, and I turned into all this. I'm not doing this for the pay or the money or anything like that. I'm doing this as a side project, something fun to do that I've been wanting to do for years at a time. So, and I'm finally starting to do it. And right now I have 34 subscribers, and I have 62 videos uploaded. Well, 63 including this one. And it's just been so awesome to see everything. I've made so many cool friends and stuff like that, and done so many things over the years. It's been so much fun, and I thank you guys for everything, and I will be continuing. Of course, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to be continuing until, who knows, until the channel turns 30 years old, maybe. So, yeah, I thank you guys, and without these two, I wouldn't be having a YouTube channel today, because these two are the ones who started my channel, who were the subject of my very first video that I made 5 years ago on this date. And yeah, so I thank you guys for everything, for all the support, all the love, for all the support, all the love that you have shown and given me over the years, especially with this guy, of course, being the main focus, of course, as you can tell with what I'm wearing. And I just couldn't be happier with how YouTube is going for me, and it's been so much fun. But I sincerely thank you for everything. For all my fans who watch, I thank you so much. And if you want to, and you like my other videos, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you want. Only if you want, of course. I'm not going to pressure you. And also, if you want to, go check on my Instagram at Just a Soundwave Fan. I post a lot of funny memes and pictures of my artwork on there, which I will be posting here shortly. Spoiler, ooh. So, I do thank you for everything, truly, and I'm going to be continuing and doing a lot more awesome stuff, and yeah, thank you for 5 years, and we're going to continue this. This is Just a Soundwave Fan, saying goodbye.